Shop the World Gifts, which is a fair trade shop here in Englewood, Tennessee. I've got Bill Cochran here, and he is the owner of Shop the World, and he's going to tell us about fair trade and about all the great things they have, like this great scarf that I bought. So, Bill?
Thank you. Thank you. We're always excited to share the ministry of fair trade. Fair trade is a global ministry that fights world poverty and hunger. The top three objectives of fair trade is number one, to create income for third world artisans that make some beautiful products. They live in communities where the normal wage is $1 to $1.50 a day, but fair trade organizations help them to earn considerably more than that and to have a living wage so that they can have a home, educate their children and keep their children in school, have health care, and just a much, much higher standard of life. But that's the number one objective, is create income for the artisans. Number two, there can be absolutely no forced or child labor involved in any way. And third, everything has to be produced in an environmentally sound manner. Now, Notre Dame University says there are 7.5 million artisans and their families living economically stable lives through fair trade. We have jewelry and scarves and nativities and home decor items and jackets and many, many different kinds of products, all very high quality, very beautiful. They'll be great gifts for anyone on your list or a great item just for you. So we would love for you to come in and shop with us. Again, the number one objective is create income for the artisans, but there's also world-changing happenings going on beyond those artisans. The artisans are all in all the different countries. We have about 45 different third world countries represented. And in all the different countries, the artisans are formed into co-ops. The co-ops collect all the items for shipment. They provide training. They provide a lot of resources and support services for the artisans, so they make some money. And the co-ops use their money to build things that we take for granted: schools, hospitals, churches, communities. An example, the artisan group from Kenya, Africa, that makes all of our soapstone products, in 2008 took their profits and started an elementary school for 75 students. 2 years later, they increased that to 150 students. That school now stands at 220 students. It's ranked in the top 20% in their region, and that's free education in a country that does not have free education. So again, fair trade operates off the old thing we've heard so many years, that give a person a fish and you feed them for a day. Teach them to fish and you feed them for a lifetime. The fair trade organizations that we work with about 30 or 40 different ones, all do a wonderful job of getting in the boat with the people, helping them to make good decisions about their own personal lives and their health issues. They work with them in all the life issues, but they help them make really nice products that you'll be proud to have in your home.
You're in Englewood, Tennessee, right on the highway, but can you say more about how to find you and your hours?
Okay, we're at 3230 Highway 411 North. If you're traveling from north to south, we're about 300 yards on the left after you see the city limit sign of Englewood. So again, it's 3230 Highway 411 North. We're open 10 to 5 every day but Sunday, and we welcome you to come in and visit with us and see all the beautiful items and do your Christmas shopping. We'd love to have you.
Speaking of shopping, let's go. Now, what countries do your scarves sometimes come from, Bill?
Most of the scarves are from India, although we do get scarves from Guatemala and Vietnam, Nepal, several different countries, but we get more from India than we do any place else.
They're absolutely gorgeous.
It amazes me how the artisans can take just a handful of primary colors and make so many combinations and shades and patterns, just a non-ending amount of beautiful, beautiful scarves and items.
I see some great handbags here that would make some great gifts, birthdays, something nice for yourself. A sale rack. Oh, you know that's calling my name. Oh, look, more on sale.
Gail, this nativity is made from a nut that they literally pick up off the floor of the rainforest in Ecuador. It's also referred to as vegetable ivory because it feels a lot like ivory, looks a lot like ivory, but yet an animal did not have to die in order for us to be able to enjoy that little nativity.
Look at this cute little ornament. It's made from recycled paper, and it's come from Vietnam. Handmade in Vietnam. It's come over here through the co-op, Shop the World Gifts, and now it's going home with me. Okay, so there you have it. Who knew that you could shop the world in Englewood, Tennessee? I've got my gift. Oh, you're going to play dead if they like. Good dog.